What's going on, Big Blue Nation? I'm coming back with another video. I just really want to talk about the Giants and Eagles game that's coming up this weekend. Uh, the Eagles are talking trash, man. They talking so much trash. The Eagles fans are talking so much trash about how they beat us the first time. They put 40 points on us the first time. They just came into MetLife and just had their way with us and all this other nonsense. Like, granted, they did, but who did they really play against? Like, our secondary was pretty much just rookies, free agents that we pulled off the street. We didn't have a Dory, we didn't have Xavier. The starting secondary that we had was McLeod, Fabian, Holmes, Pinnock, and Love. Don't get me wrong, Fabian been playing well, but he didn't play well against them that first game that we played them. He got torched a couple times, and he had a couple penalties um, that hurt us as well. Holmes was getting cooked. Darnay Holmes, I don't think he gonna be on the team next year. I'm just gonna be honest, man. There's been multiple games where he has given up huge third down plays or just huge plays in general. So I really don't think he's going to be on the team again this year coming up. Um, yeah, as far as the DBs that were filling in when the guys needed to take plays off, it was Flott and Tony Jefferson. Flott's a rookie, so he's still trying to get come into his own. Um, Tony Jefferson, he just knows the system, so he's just a wink guy, but he's not no starter. You know what I mean? Um, as far as our defensive line was terrible. Well, at least interior defensive line. The starting four for our defensive line was Aziz, Ryder Anderson, Big Dex, Henry Mondu, and Kayvon. Ryder Anderson is not a defensive tackle. Don't care what anyone says. He's had his ups and he's had his downs. He's got a couple sacks or whatever, but he's not no starter. Like, he can come in, give two plays, come out cool. I would love for him to stick in that role to be able to develop him and see where it goes from there. But Henry Mondu, bro, trash. Like, that dude, he's just trash. Like, he's terrible. He's slow off the ball. He can't get off blocks. Just bad conditioning. He was only able to stay in 2, 3 plays at a time. And then the person that they were bringing in for him to replace him was Justin Ellis, slow, old, bad conditioning as well, and he gives up on double teams. Man, there was plenty of plays where he was getting double teamed, and my man just literally stepped out the way willingly, no fight or nothing. Um, we can't win games like that. Not versus the Eagles. No way. They pride themselves on double teams. They pride themselves on getting gritty and holding on blocks and stuff. And if you're not gonna fight through it, they're gonna have a field day, which they did. Um, at some points of the game that we played them the first time, this was our starting. This will not the starting, but this was the defensive line during the series. Not a couple plays, the series. They had Ward at end, Ellis in the middle, Anderson in the middle, and Teron Fox. Bro. That's terrible. That's terrible. Like, we had no guys that were getting off the ball, taking it to the Eagles instead of, waiting for them to come to block them. I mean, Dexter, he gonna do what he do regardless. He gonna show up regardless on who's next to him. But I mean, it's not like teams don't see that Leonard Williams is not in the game. So of course they're gonna try and key on that position where Leonard Williams is not. So that was Madu and Ellis, and they were getting destroyed in the trenches, absolutely destroyed. And then on top of that, we had linebackers that weren't filling. The starting linebackers were McFadden, rookie. He did well the second game. He definitely came to play the second game. I'm excited about McFadden. He's got some things to work on. He has very good instincts. He just needs to get a little bit stronger. Speed's not an issue. I think he's fast enough to do what we need him to do already. Um, but he's a rookie, so there's gonna be, and that was the first time we were playing him. So there's gonna be some times where he's gonna mess up. That's just what comes with it. There's a learning curve. Okay, cool. Um, but then we had Crybaby Crowder that's been bitching about playing time. But you do all this crying about playing time, but you refuse to take blocks head on, which creates huge holes when you try to go around blocks. Like you just can't do that. Which is why he saw his role phasing out, and then ultimately he got picked up by the Steelers off our practice squad, which is fine. Y'all can have him. Cool. Um, Yeah, I mean, just pretty much our offensive wise, we did okay. We didn't have Saquon. Well, we did have Saquon for the first series, but then his role diminished just because I don't know if Dave saw something where he just felt like he needs to preserve him, which is no harm, no foul, whatever. That's cool. It's cool. I'd rather keep our players healthy for the whole season than one game because now Saquon's healthy. You know what I mean? Now Saquon, they gonna see a different type of Saquon in this game because he didn't play the second game because we were trying to go to the playoffs. So really, the Eagles haven't really seen Saquon at all. So we gonna see what they gonna do about that because when he was in the game, Saquon was breaking runs for like 19 yards. He had some big plays versus the Eagles or some big runs versus the Eagles. So I mean, hopefully we can get that throughout the whole game. Another thing I would say for offensive wise, I'm pretty sure we had a lot of drops that game. I'm pretty sure we had a lot of drops that game. If not, you guys can correct me in the comments, but I'm pretty sure we did. Um, Brightwell, he played, he got a lot of playing time and he did well, but I think Brightwell just needs to play more. I feel like for him to get that confidence, and not saying that he's not confident, but to get that swagger behind him because he is a good running back. Like there's been times where he hits the hole pretty hard, so that's fine. That's fine. I would say that Evan Neal had a pretty rough game that game. Um, I think is what Hassan. Yeah, Hassan took it to him that game, but I mean that's okay. Going being a right tackle in the NFL ain't easy. There's good pass rushers on both sides, so he, that's just growing pains that we just got to deal with him. For all the people that saying that he's trash and he's a bust, like stop it, bro. He's gonna get better. That's the same thing about Andrew Thomas, which I will not lie. I definitely thought Andrew Thomas was not the guy at first, but he turned out to be one of the best tackles in the league. So let's just have a little bit more hope in Neil. Um, yeah, man, I just really feel like this second game is gonna be a total different Giants team. Our defense is going to be completely different. Peppers didn't play that. I don't think Peppers played any of those games versus the Eagles. Or not Peppers, I'm sorry, Collins. I don't think he played any of those games versus the Eagles. And then we picked up Davis. Yeah, so those two, Davis and Collins, they should help with the coverage on the. Well, Collins should help on the coverage for the running backs and tight ends. Again, Xavier's playing, so that will have help with the coverage on tight ends, for those guys because man, that's one thing where we get killed, man. Tight ends just kill us, so we can't have that happen this game. We got to really crack down on the tight ends. Um, as far as this playoff game coming up, we're gonna have our starting defensive line. This is the second game that we've had everyone anticipated to play. As far as Aziz, I really don't know what's going on with his ankle. I haven't seen anything yet on him, so I'll have to go check. But we'll have Dexter, we'll have Leonard, and we'll have KT, and I really think with those four, and hopefully Aziz can be in that mix, I really think that we will be able to put pressure on Jalen Hurts. And again, like the thing that people fail to realize that Jalen Hurts is not full strength. Like he's not healthy. Regardless of they've had the week off, like it takes a while for your shoulder to heal, especially if it's like a joint or a tendon or something in that area. It takes a while for that to heal. So I really don't think that the Eagles are gonna be as aggressive with Jalen, and I don't think Jalen's gonna be aggressive like trying to get extra yards, taking a hit for the first down. Like I don't think he's gonna put himself in harm's way to get hit because he has to be available in the playoffs. Like he can't sit anymore. So he's gotta play. Like he has to play. So with that, I really feel like we have an advantage over them because we can be aggressive. We can send people to, hit them, even if it doesn't disrupt the pass or he gets the pass off. As long as we're able to put him on the ground, like it's gonna show. In hindsight, hopefully he throws the ball away quicker just so he doesn't get a hit, or he throws it into the dirt, or things like that. Um, so I really believe we do have an advantage when it comes to that. As far as Devontae Smith, Brown, we just got to put hands on them. We just can't let them have free releases. Like we got to put pause on them, especially Devontae Smith. Like put somebody big on him, put a big cornerback on him, and just let them manhandle this dude. He's so skinny. Like put a body on him. And as far as AJ Brown, we got our safeties back there. We got Love. We got Xavier McKinney. So hopefully, when they try to do those deep routes with him, that shit's dead. You know what I mean? Like it's dead. It's not gonna work. As far as us offensively, Daniel Jones is playing lights out. They still got to account for him. Um, with Saquon being in the game, our RPO will work a little bit better. If Saquon usually always has good games against the Eagles, so hopefully this is the same case because if they cannot stop Saquon, bro, we are going to win that game. Hands down, you can't tell me nothing. If they cannot stop Saquon, the Giants will win that game. Easy. They don't know. They won't be able to stop the RPO. They won't be able to stop the play action. And then we're gonna do the same crossing routes that they run on us. And none of them guys can keep up with Slayton. None of them guys can barely keep up with Richie. And hopefully we really do use Kenny Galladay again versus those little DBs that they have and throw the ball deep to him, man. Let him be the dog that we brought him to be, to go up for the jump balls. He's not a route runner. So all we need him to do is go up and get the ball. So red zone, Kenny Galladay should be in the game because none of those guys should be able to jump with him. That's just how I feel. Um, what's his name? 2-4 from the Eagles. He played for us. I can't remember his name, but he's a zone coverage DB, so he can't play. He's not fast. So whatever um wide receiver that we have on him, just take the advantage and run away from him because he's not fast. He's slow, and he's not gonna come down and hit. He did the same shit with us. He would do great coverage in the red zone, but run game terrible and longer passes terrible just because he's slow. So we got to take advantage of that. Um, and then Slay will be Slay. Like I'm not scared of Slay one bit. Like I've always thought he was buns. That's just me. That's my own personal opinion of him. But regardless, man, the Giants got a really good shot. We can definitely beat the Eagles and not just beat them. I mean, go in there and whoop their ass. Like we could definitely beat the Eagles for sure. So I'm super excited about the game. I probably will make a video after the game. I'll be on TikTok. I just got my 1,000 followers on TikTok, so I will be live after games, and that's the Giant Way on TikTok. So make sure y'all follow me on TikTok, so y'all can come in the comments, and give me your thoughts and everything. Eventually, like I said, I do want to bring people onto the platform. I want to hear what y'all got to say, hear what y'all thought about the game, and so on and so forth. Um, Again, man, we were not supposed to be here, Giants fans. We are not supposed to be here. So now that we here, man, let's go get it, man. We can go get that ring. You know, I'm not scared of anyone in the AFC. I see a lot of teams that are beatable. And then, you know, it's the Cowboys and the 49ers, which I really believe we would match up well with the 49ers. Like, I just don't believe in Brock Purdy. I don't. Like, I feel like everything Brock Purdy got going on is all just a part of the fluke. You know what I mean? Like, not many teams have that much film on him. Each team has only played him once. I think there's only one team that played him twice, and that was the team they just played. But again, man, he's still a rookie. Like, he's still a rookie, so he's gonna make bad decisions. We just got to be able to stop the 49ers, stop the run, hold Kittle, and those types of things. But that's not, that's not irrelevant right now. Relevant right now just because we play the Eagles. But man, I really feel like we can beat the Eagles. Let me know what y'all think, man. Let me know, if y'all feel that I'm wrong, say so. If you feel like I don't know what I'm talking about, say so. Or if you agree, say so. But comment. Let me know. Um, your guys' thoughts on the game. Just I want to ask you to subscribe if you haven't subscribed, like the video if you haven't liked it, share it if you haven't shared it, all that YouTube stuff. Do all that. But again, I appreciate y'all boys for watching these videos. I know it's just kind of me just ranting, but again, like I said before, I'm just making videos. I'm just putting content out there and putting my thoughts out here just to see if I can gain traction and obviously reach other fans, talk to other friends, get acquainted in the Blue Nation um, community. So I appreciate y'all. I'll holler at y'all boys again within what I'll probably say Saturday. I'll probably make a video. But until then, man, y'all boys stay safe. I'll holler at y'all boys later. Peace.